We're joined by Grandmasters Alexander Grischuk and Dmitry Andreikin, who finished their games. Thank you both for joining us. It was a tough and challenging game with a weird twist in the end. In the Zeitnot, Dmitry, do you want to take us through those last critical moments?
Yes, okay. First of all, I prefer to play Sicilian because usually I play more solidly, Berlin defense, for example, but unfortunately I didn't sleep today at night.
Yes, you had a very rough trip. You just flew in today from Istanbul, right?
Yeah, very difficult flight, Moscow to St. Petersburg, St. Petersburg to Istanbul, and here. And I'm afraid that if we will play endgame boring and long, and I'm afraid I will sleep. Yes, sleep during the game, like Vladislav Tkachov. Yes. So I prefer Sicilian, and I think it was a very interesting game. Critical moments may be in opening because Alexander had the option with long castle. Maybe it's very interesting. Black have attack with queenside. But okay, after Alexander choose, maybe to first critical moment, queen g3 move by white, because after knight h5, queen f3, maybe Alexander thought I will repeat the moves, knight f6, but I prefer g6. I think it's principle, because, oh no, of course, I think you don't have a plan, yes? Repeat.
Well, Alexander... No, I didn't want to repeat. I just wanted to... Okay.
Yeah, but I want to play too, because maybe it's last tournament, yes, who knows. And we need to play, yes, we're here for play. And in set note, after knight e6, I had to choose bishop h4 first, rook c3, and queen f5. Three moves. I prefer queen f5, but maybe it's not a good idea because white had b4 for first, and after queen f4, bishop h6, and this is very dangerous position for black. But Alexander had a mistake, bishop h6 immediately, and in this position, black have a tactic, queen e1.
Alexander, I don't want to torture you too much, but I want to ask you one question. Mistakes happen. They're a normal part of the game. At what moment in this game did you realize that mistake? Was it the moment that you picked the bishop, or the moment that you put him on the next square, or at what moment did you realize it was a mistake? And how do you deal with such moments?
No, actually I didn't. I blundered many things in this game. This was just a decisive one. Before that I missed queen d8, then bishop d8. And no, actually, Dmitry was thinking, then I thought, okay, this queen take e1 is maybe an interesting option, and then I didn't even have time to calculate it, and he played, and I saw I'm just lost here. And after b4, instead of bishop h6, I think white is clearly better and no risk. Black has to go to inferior endgame with bishop take e6, queen take e6, rook e6, ba5, bishop takes, rook b1. I think white is clearly better. Maybe black can hold, but definitely it's just the question is white wins or a draw. And after bishop h6, it's pretty much hopeless. Yeah.
Well, okay, this is the first day, it's just the first round, and obviously there was a lot of pressure. And for you, Alexander, it wasn't obviously your day. For you, you had a very difficult trip to come here. Just a final question: how long does it take you to unwind after the game, just to get back to feeling, let's say, quote unquote normal, just completely calm?
No, for me, it's not so much time. Maybe 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Alexander.
No, for me, normally it's also 1 hour, but now I don't think I will be able to recover at all, because I'm very sad, very pained with what is going on. I will not use the word war because it's prohibited in our media, and I want them to be able to quote me. I was and would support Russia in, I don't know, 99% of international conflicts, but this time I cannot manage to do this. In my view, what we are doing is very wrong from both moral view and practical view. And maybe our government, our president, they think that if they stop what's going on, they will have to resign. And maybe if they really think about future of Russia, maybe they think that it will bring big shocks in Russia. Maybe it will make Russia potentially break into pieces. Some regions maybe get separated. But on the other hand, it happened in Russian history many times. It would not be the first time. For example, 100 years ago, after February and then October revolutions, we had a terrible civil war. We had to resign in World War I. We lost a lot of territories.
Alexander, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm happy. It's just we can go on this analysis, and this is very important what you're saying. But just because this is all obviously history is fluid, is always reinterpreted through time. But for both of you, it must be very difficult now to deal with this, and you're just trying to get the strength to pull through, I guess. And this is putting pressure on you for this tournament, if I understand right the assessment.
No, I don't know why you interrupted me. I wanted to finish, but okay.
No, it's okay. I just thought that we don't go too much into historical aspects, but I'm happy to just, if I get your point right, it's a very difficult moment for both of you and all players to deal with this.
No, basically, if you let me to finish, my thought that Russia braked several times in the history, but it always resurrected. Russia is like a liquid terminator, then it all comes together. If we know that the truth is on our side, if we are feeling that we are with the truth, with the God, with the justice, and now, at least me, I'm losing this feeling with every day of what is going on, with every victim, with every bombing of the civil object. And it's extremely painful for me, and I really hope it would stop.
Well, thank you very much. Obviously, we're in a country which has experience with that. Thank you both so much, and thank you for finding the time to talk to us.